Hello crafters, today I have a new 1 stamp 5 cards video for you today, and today I'm going to be using the mini cats and dogs set by Tim Holtz. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And to start off with, I'm just going to be stamping all of the stamps onto half a sheet of cardstock using my Misty. And if you don't have the Misty, you totally don't have to use it, but it was just a bit faster, and if they didn't stamp out that well, I could always stamp it again and be in the exact same place. But you can totally stamp them out separately if that's what you want to do. So yeah, I just lay them all out and I'm going to pick those up with my Misty. And you have to take out the black foam just because they're clink stamps, or else they won't stamp that well. So I just took that out. I totally forgot about it before. But now I'm going to be using Memento Tuxedo Black ink to stamp down all of them. And they did stamp really well. They are rubber, so they kind of stamp very well. And yeah, and I only had to stamp once. Well, I just had a little bit there, but that was nothing. And I'm going to take that off, and it's done. And now I'm going to be colouring using pro markers, and I didn't show it, but I was using some Tiger Twin markers. So the way I'm colouring, I'm just putting some blender all over the dog, and then I'm going to put the medium shade and then the darker shade and blend it all out. I can't speak today. And yeah, so I don't do a lot when I colour with alcohol markers. I like to keep it short and sweet, just because I'm not the best, and I don't think people really notice, honestly. So yeah. Anyway, now I just cut out some tags, and I also have all of my dogs and cats cut out. I didn't buy the dye, so I had to cut them out by hand. It wasn't that bad though. And I just have some things laid out on tags, and yeah, so that's basically those cards finished. I didn't show it, sorry, just because it's a bit boring and I want to keep this video as short as I possibly can. And now I have a dog, like one of the dogs I cut out, and I'm going to be arranging some balloons and presents around the dog, and I'm just going to be using the same Memento Tuxedo Black ink and just stamping that down. And I did this twice, I think, but I used different dogs. So yeah, I did this twice, and I coloured those in with Ducraft's Artiste watercolour markers. And now I'm just going to be placing my dogs and a little party hat as well, which I coloured in using Tiger Twin markers. And yeah, I adhered those with foam tape, the dogs, and then I added in some balloon strings using just a black marker, black fine line pen thing. And yeah. Anyway, now I'm just going to be making a very long card, and I love these kind of cards. I've made some in the past, and you can find them in my channel. And I'm just going to be stamping those down, and I also have some masks for them. I also cut out some masks. I don't think you can see them here, but I did have some masks. And a quick tip is keep your masks, because it will save you a lot of time in the future if you're going to be making other masked cards. You can add them with the stamp set, or I don't know where else to have them. I just have them with the stamp set. So anyway, yeah, and I really like this card design. I only made one of them just because it's really like time. It takes a lot of time. I forgot the word. And yeah, but it is a really stunning card in my opinion. So yeah. I'm just stamping that down again. And yeah, and my favourite part is peeling off the masks. It's like the best part of the entire card. And it just looks so amazing. You could leave it like this if you wanted to, but I coloured them in just to take it to the next level. And I'm very happy with my results. I just have to add in a bit with the black marker, but apart from that, it was fine. There's like 2 lines or something. And now I'm going to be using the Persimmon paper by Basic Grey. And I just die cut plenty of circles, and I'm just going to be attaching the circles to the card and attaching the dogs and cats on top. And it's a very simple card design. And now I'm just going to be using a Memento Dewdrop ink into Tuxedo Black, and I'm just going to be stamping lots of different bones. My plan is to make a shaker card with them, so I stamped about 20 and then I cut them out, and I also had a panel with a circle cut out as well. And then I just added some acetate with some double-sided tape, and then I added some foam tape on just around, and I tried to keep it like pretty close around the circle, but not that it would be showing, just so the shaker card bits wouldn't go like where you wouldn't be able to see them. And yeah, and then I added in all of the bones. I cut them out one by one. It was kind of time consuming, but it was worth it. And I just added them in, and make sure they're facing out so you kind of know what it is, what they are. And I just stuck my panel down onto that, my card base, sorry, and they shake. I think I put a bit too much in there, but it was alright. And now I'm going to be using Chitchat stamp set by Lawn Fawn, and I think it's Creative Stamping issue 137. I did it in January on my channel, and I'm just going to be stamping those down with my Misty, and I used Get Better Soon and Hi There and Birthday Wishes and Sentiments, and I'm going to be using the same Memento Tuxedo black ink for that. And yeah, I'm using the Dew Dropping, sorry. So yeah, and I'm just stamping those down, and I think I made about 14 cards in all, so, but I didn't add the sentiments onto all of them. So now I've finished all of my cards. So I did 5 designs, but I think I made about like 20 cards, just because I thought while I was making one I might as well do a bit more. So I'm just going to show them to you now. So this is the first design, and again I used the Persimmon paper by Basic Grey for these. This is the only paper pad I used. So is that, this one, and this one. So that's the first card design. The second card design is this one, and I really like it. I think it's very simple, but I think the dogs are kind of adorable and very funny in their hats with balloons and presents, and I love the sentiments. So there's that. Third one was this. This is probably my favourite card, and I didn't add a sentiment just because I think that kind of would have taken away from it, and I didn't really know where to place it, and I didn't want to make it look kind of uneven. So I really do like this card. This is my favourite, as I said. So yeah, it took a lot of time. That's why I didn't make more than one of it. Next is this. So again, using the same Persimmon paper. This one. And I might add some gems or sequins in the future, but right now I'm very happy how they are like this. And this is the last one, and this is Shaker card. And yeah. So anyway, that's all the cards I made with this stamp set. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and tell me down below anything, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.